The Panama Canal, one of the most strategic navigation routes in the world, is once again the focus of intense debates and geopolitical disputes. A new agreement between the United States and Panama is reshaping power relations in the region, while the rivalry between Washington and Beijing intensifies. In this episode, we will explore all the details of this treaty that promises to bring profound changes to the canal's dynamics and the global political balance. Get ready to uncover the behind the scenes of this historic decision and its economic, diplomatic, and social impacts. Before we begin, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell to stay updated with all our content. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends so more people can follow this important topic. Let's dive in. Recently, an agreement between the United States and Panama reignited an old power dynamic in the Panama Canal region. The treaty, obtained exclusively by the AFP agency, allows American troops to use various facilities along the canal. Although the document does not mention the construction of permanent bases, it authorizes training, joint maneuvers, and other military activities. Many of these facilities, incidentally, were originally built by the United States during the period when they occupied the canal zone. For President Donald Trump, this is a strategic victory. He has repeatedly stated that Beijing exerts excessive influence over this vital navigation route, through which about 40% of container traffic destined for the United States and 5% of global trade passes. Trump has already declared his intention to regain control over this strategic infrastructure, which was designed, financed, and managed by the United States until 1999. Although the United States has maintained some level of military cooperation with Panama over the years, including joint exercises, what is now being discussed is something much larger, a more continuous, albeit rotational military presence, similar to what Washington maintains in Darwin, Australia. However, this prolonged presence could become a real political cauldron for the current Panamanian president, José Raúl Mulino. During a visit to Peru, Mulino revealed that the United States had requested authorization to establish permanent military bases in Panama. His response was blunt. Allowing this would be unacceptable, as it would put the country in a state of instability. As a result, the final agreement, called the Memorandum of Understanding, was moderated and signed by U.S. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth and Panamanian Security Chief Frank Abrego. The agreement brought some important concessions for Panama. The most significant of these is the explicit recognition by the United States of Panama's sovereignty, something that was not previously guaranteed. This is especially relevant considering that President Trump has publicly refused to rule out the possibility of an invasion if deemed necessary. Additionally, the treaty establishes that any American military operation in the facilities will depend on the direct approval of the Panamanian government without unilateral decisions by the United States. Control over all structures used by American troops will remain in Panama's hands. Despite these guarantees, the agreement has sparked controversy within Panama. Many citizens, including union leaders, have expressed concerns that the country is giving up too much. For them, what is at stake is national sovereignty, and some accuse the Panamanian government of betraying the country's interests by signing the treaty. This sense of discontent is not new. Panama has a long and often painful history with the United States, marked by episodes such as the 1989 invasion, which led to the fall of dictator Manuel Noriega, but also caused the deaths of over 500 Panamanians and destroyed entire neighborhoods in Panama City. The announcement of the new agreement and Trump's speeches about regaining control of the canal have reignited painful memories and sparked a wave of protests in the country. According to Panamanian laws, the canal's operation must be neutral and open to all nations. However, Trump has turned his attention to the role of a Hong Kong-based company that has managed two ports at the canal's ends for decades. Under direct pressure from the White House, the Panamanian government accused the Panama Ports Company of violating contractual terms and began efforts to force its exit from the country. This movement coincided with a significant announcement. The parent company of the port operator, the giant CK Hudson Holdings based in Hong Kong, revealed a sale agreement involving a package of 43 ports in 23 countries, including the two located in the Panama Canal. The transaction, valued at $19 billion, provides for the transfer of these ports to a consortium led by the American asset manager BlackRock. China's response was immediate, with Beijing announcing the opening of an antitrust investigation into the deal. What was once a contractual dispute has turned into another chapter in the rivalry between the United States and China, with the Panama Canal at the epicenter. What we are witnessing is more than just a military cooperation agreement. It is the return of an old dispute for influence in the heart of the American continent, now with new pieces on the board. While the United States seeks to reaffirm its presence, China does not intend to back down easily. Panama, small but strategically crucial, finds itself at the center of this global tug-of-war. Enjoyed the video? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's free and helps us continue delivering content like this. Like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comments. See you next time.